Hello, Vinyl Community people. It's Mike MGK Boston back with a unexpected video, I'd call this. Wasn't able to get out for my usual run this morning. It's just too cold. We're having another cold snap here for a couple days, but things are going to rebound tomorrow, Sunday. And the low is only around 25 Fahrenheit. I can deal with that with the right clothing, and I can hit the pavement and get some miles in. But we're not here to talk about my run. We're here to talk about a random selections video. This is probably my fourth I've done of these, where I just kind of go in blind and grab stuff. And I'm just bored today, like I said, so I just thought I'd do one of these videos. There's no real contests out there right now in the vinyl community or threads. So maybe Chris Profi, you could start another thread, man. You seem to have a knack. I had a little luck with that myself, so what the hell. But anyway, I'm just going to do random selections. I'm going to pull a dozen albums, maybe a couple of CDs mixed into the mix, create what I call like a hybrid video with those two physical formats presented. So anyway, got a bit of everything here. I think I've shown folks here before. Those are just overflow bins. And some CDs over here. And more CDs over here. So you get the picture. I did a room tour video probably a year ago. So anyway, you get the idea, the layout of the land here, where Patty has me living in exile in here in this room. So with my music. Anyway, just joking. So anyway, let's dig in. I'm just gonna be looking sorry, there's a hand, and just grabbing whatever. So, all right. So I don't want those. Those are recent purchases. Those can go over here. Probably already shown those. So, all right. So let's dig in. Who knows? I'm going to take a chance in the easy listening bin down here. That should be entertaining. Let's see what else here. Over to some classic rock. Pop rock. Maybe some more pop rock. Classic rock again. Where am I at here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6. Seven. Let's see what we got here. God, these are really packed in. So like that. I'm just humming along, folks. I think about like 8. Let's grab a couple CDs here. Couple of CDs. And here, folks. Throwing things now. Let's go for another CD. Why not, eh? Maybe another one. All right, that ought to do it. Just trying to navigate here. I climb over all this music. All right. Oh my. It's a disaster here, folks. Bear with me. Let's see what we came up with here. I'm gonna grab a couple more because I grabbed a couple I see here I've already shown recently, so I don't want to do that to you. Let's see over here. Random. All right. What we got here? We've got a little country and western here, vintage country. It's Dave Dudley. If you like trucking songs, this guy's for you. It's the Pool Shark. Release date on this one, probably 1970, 71. Again, like that kind of truck stop music, if you're familiar with it. He was on the Mercury label. Really listenable stuff, good drinking tunes. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. Title track, Pool Shark's great. Week in a Country Jail, that's a good one too. There he is right there on the back. And shooting some pool, just like he is here on the front. And let's see on the inside. Looks like I must have replaced the inner sleeve. Of course, he's on Mercury. There's the old Mercury logo. And yeah, this is great. Yeah, featuring the track, This Night Ain't Fit for Nothing But Drinking. So that says it all. That's probably the best song on this, and it's a good one, and it's pretty funny too. Sing along, folks. Dave Dudley. Here we go. Susie Sue, Susie and the Banshees, Superstition. Not sure what the number of this studio album would have been for her. This is 1991. Of course, she was on Geffen at this point right there. And you can see the other band members. I did see the Peep Show tour a few years prior to this. You can see on the inside here. There's Susie's logo. There's beautiful Susie Sue right there, just like on the front, wearing the yellow dress. Let's see what's on the inside here. The other members of the band. There, Steve Severin, Budgie, of course Susie right there. Some of the tracks on this to look for. Kiss Them For Me was a big single from this. Shadow Time is very good. Fear the Unknown, and The Ghost in You. Not to be confused with the same song title by the Psychedelic Furs, but this is unique to Susie Sue. And the title of this release, Superstition, the release on that one. Bad Company, self-titled. I've shown this one before. Release date on this one, 1974. On the Swan Song label, so I'm not going to go on about that. The Grassroots, it's a little psychedelic pop for you. Let's Live for Today, that was a huge single. Other ones on this one, Where Were You When I Needed You is a good one. House of Stone, This Precious Time. You can see on the back here, there's the band members in the studio. Yeah, your stereotypical flower power, psychedelic pop music, and that's the Grassroots. Let's Live for Today. This is probably around 1966, 67. I don't see a date on this, but I think I'm pretty accurate in that guess right there. The year of the release. More classic rock right here. I don't know what the pressing on this one is, but it's original American pressing anyway. This was in a collection that I got from a colleague at work. The record looks like it's been dragged through downtown Damascus through a war zone, but the sleeve that is, but the record itself is in really good, excellent condition. Everybody's seen this record a million times. And of course, you know, there's the blimp. Led Zeppelin 2. This is a live album I got not too long ago, featuring the great Al Cooper with Mike Bloomfield. The late great Mike Bloomfield. This was recorded at, I believe, at the Fillmore in California. I'm not sure if it was, yeah, it is California. It was the Fillmore West in San Francisco. Also players on this one was Carlos Santana and Alvin Bishop. I think this was recorded over a two-night engagement. No, sorry, I take that back. It was 3 nights in 1968. September 26, 27, and 28. In 1968. Of course, this was on Columbia. Really good jam on this one. They do a cover of the 59th Street Bridge song, which is, of course, Simon and Garfunkel song. They do a cover of Traffic's Dear Mr. Fantasy, which is also very good on this one. And you could look any of those up. And anything with Al Cooper is good with me. Yeah, not much on the inside, just a story all about how it came together. And it's Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper, The Live Adventures of. Dug a little into the jazz pile. It's the great Duke Ellington, piano band leader with Johnny Hodges. That's better. You can see Johnny Hodges, the sax player right there. This is called Blues Summit. I'm not sure if this was live or not. Might be. Yeah, recorded live in New York City, 1959. So this is live. So a bunch of good standards on this one. Wabash Blues, Bassin Street Blues, Beale Street Blues, Oh yeah, I remember how this is divided up. One record is all blues and the other one is all standards, well, jazz blues, if you will. Yeah, so side 4, Just a Memory, Let's Fall in Love, those are also good. Really excellent. This is a reissue from 1973, it looks like, on Verve, right there. And yeah, on the inside, just a couple photos. There's the Duke, right there, and there's Johnny Hodges right there. A little jazz for you on a Saturday. I showed that one before. There's Sonny and Cher, It's the Best Of. Oh yeah, so this is a 12-inch single. This was one I heard in a club in the 80s. And they do a cover of Dr. John's Walk on Gilded Splinters, and that's the big extended mix on this one right here. So it's the Flower Pot Men. Don't know anything about this band. I think it was just a one-off, kind of a DJ thing. But again, it's a really good cover, actually, of the Dr. John song Walk on Gilded Splinters, if you wanted to look it up. Very good. Let's see, this hasn't been out of here in forever. Don't know this label called Compost. Anybody out there could comment on that. Never seen it before, only on this one. And of course you can see right here, Walk on Gilded Splinters on side A, side 1, whatever. It's Flower Pot Man, 12-inch single. Here he is, the Rocket Man himself. Don't shoot me, I'm only the piano player. This is Elton John. This is in really excellent shape. This was also in a collection I got. It's actually got the original book. There's Elton right there. Of course, Crocodile Rock right there. Great track. I remember that when I was a kid. So yeah, beautiful book. Inside you can see there's Elton. There's Bernie. That's Bernie Taupin, his collaborator right there. The whole 2 rooms thing. Yeah, and there's a shot of the band right there. Yeah, really nice copy. Again, like I say, it's very good plus condition to near mint, I would say, on that one. Let's see what else we got here. Got Chris Christopherson and Rita Coolidge. This was the last album they did together before they got divorced. This is 1978, the release on this one. Bit of filler on this one, but there are a couple of moments on here that I like. Hula Hoop is probably my favorite. They spell hula, though, H-O-O-L-A, hula hoop. And Not Everyone Knows, that's another good one, too. And, oh, yeah, and You're Gonna Love Yourself in the Morning. And they also do a version of Chris's original, Loving Her Was Easier, which is really good, too. Great couple, it just didn't work out. And what are we getting near the end here? A little Frank Sinatra. Try a little tenderness, why not, right? Easy to do. Yeah, so it's a show business legend and entertainment giant, the singer's singer. My Blue Heaven, Try a Little Tenderness, Moonlight in Vermont, that's a great one. I Can't Get Started. I love I Can't Get Started. That's one of my favorite Frank Sinatra songs. Really excellent track. So that's not a whole lot. I'm going to grab a couple more CDs here because I feel like I've shown a couple of these others recently. I'm getting down here. Oh, here we go. Queen Innuendo. This is a good one. This was the very last album before Freddie Mercury passed. This was in 1991, I believe. Of course, the title track, Innuendo, is excellent. I'm Going Slightly Mad. Ride the Wild Wind is really good. Really good ending for Freddie here. He was dying when this was recorded, but I mean, he sounds excellent. Sounds as fresh as he did in 1973 on this one. Nice interior cover art on this. And then, of course, it's just lyric sheets on the inside. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more photos. There's the band right there. Nice shot of the guys right there. All right, so one more. No, I showed that one recently. Let's see what else we got here. This is very disjointed and disorganized, isn't it? What do we got here? A Supertramp album. Why not? This will make you think of summer. There's a Party on the Rooftop. Crisis, what crisis? There's no crisis for this guy. He's just getting a tan, relaxing on the rooftop in the middle of the city. Some great moments on this one. This was released in 1979. Sister Moonshine, Ain't Nobody But Me, Just a Normal Day, Poor Boy. I haven't listened to any Supertramp in a while, so maybe today's the day for this one. I actually had this one out last night, even in the quietest moments right here. Of course, I don't know if you're aware, a little trivia, the sheet music on the piano is for Fool's Overture. So anyway, that'll do it, folks. Just a spontaneous video today. Again, random selections is probably like my 4th version of it. A little disjointed here, but that's what it is. It's random. There's no pre-planning with this kind of thing. So anyway, it's going to get warm soon. There's a little preseason baseball on this afternoon. So that got that going for us over here in Boston. So I hope everybody's doing great, and I'll see you next time.